Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my channel. So I'm reviewing Olli World, and I gotta say, it is a fun game. The problem with it is it's very repetitive, and there's not a whole lot of content for it, and the multiplayer thing's stupid. Like how they did it. But it's still fun to play, though. If you're bored and stuff like that, it's a good game. It's got some issues. Now as for the playing or the gameplay of it, it works. I had some issues though when you're trying to grind. You just or you try to like do a trick or manual, try to do a jump. For some reason, even though you hit it, you do the right thing, you just fall down like there's an invisible wall there. And that happens now and again. More often than not, it's really annoying. Um, Basically, the gist of this game is you're this new skater. You're trying to become meet the skate gods, and that's basically it. You're trying to become the best skater and like recognition, be well known. And you go around with like a group of friends, and they crack jokes the whole entire time. And most of the jokes are against capitalism, which I find hilarious. But there's all kinds of funny jokes that they say in here. The jokes are actually funnier, like worth it for it. I will only probably play the story like one through though. Like you can go back and they add bonus stuff for you, and then you can just go through all the levels again, trying to like unlock complete everything. But so then there's this like dad there. Everyone calls him dad. The one girl, she's literally smoking the whole entire game. Like she's I don't know how she don't have lung cancer because she's like just smoking the whole entire game. Uh, it's not a very long game. I would probably say it's like a medium length. It's not that short though. Like you are gonna put some hours into it. The weakest points of this game is the ending. The ending was stupid. Customization, that was stupid. There's really just nothing there to really make you feel like your own character. They're all like either, oh, they just changed the color, they're all just like reskins and stuff like that. There just isn't enough. There just isn't enough there to really make it feel worthwhile playing the multiplayer because the game does you unlock skateboards and wheels, and it's just not a whole lot to unlock. You don't really feel like satisfied with it. And about half of them you can only unlock playing the multiplayer portion. So, like that's where all the good gear is like hidden. The more options there. Um, the so the game does have a lot of tricks, and it kind of eases you in, and then you just every now and again when you have a new trick to be learned, you do like a little tutorial. This game, you go fast as fuck, man. You gotta go fast, and it can get kind of frustrating because, especially if you don't hit checkpoints. When you hit the checkpoints, those are your checkpoints. Do not hold triangle; that'll take you to restart the whole level. Uh, Checkpoints do help in order you just press triangle, or whatever Y to like respawn back to the checkpoint. I do really like the art style. It's kind of interesting. I don't love it though. Like it's a cool idea, but I feel like I don't know. It just doesn't. it's like they took the stop animation and they mixed it with like the 3D animations. So all the characters move like they're disjointed. And that it's not a bug, it's just how they made it, and it does not really look that good. They look like they're breaking down and bugging out of control, but when it's not. It's just how they made the animation. So that's a little weird. There's like a total of, I want to say, 5 levels, 14 or 5 worlds, not counting the multiplayer one, because that's not even a level. That's just you go over there, and that's where like the gods of each skate park they go after you finish their world. So okay, there's like 5 worlds, each with 14 levels. Once you complete all those, and here's where the stupid stuff goes. So like your group, literally, they have no relevance in the game. They literally just follow you around and crack jokes. That is their point. And their dad lost a dog or whatever, and there was no one like watching him, which is, I guess that's kind of funny. But so after you play all those levels, you think, okay, this is the gods of all the gods, and you're going to meet him. So once you go to meet him, all he does is he says, like, congratulations, you made it to me, you've proven yourself, so now you're like one of us. So what does he do? He like magic lifts you up into the sky, and then the credits roll. What kind of ending is that? That has to be the dumbest ending I've ever seen. Like, what? Like, it just makes you feel like the whole entire game was just a waste of time. Because of the story. Like, the story was, like, kind of interesting, you know, because they're mixing, like, godly characters with normal characters, and each of the levels, they kind of have their own storyline when you're listening to them. But you get to the end of the game, and you're expecting more, and you got nothing. It's okay, I'm going to raise you up to the heavens. Oh, and since you finished the game, here's some extra bonuses to replay the whole game again. But, so, that just pissed me off. It is a fun game. I do recommend playing it at least once. My score for it, just because of some of the stupid stuff there, I'm going to give it a 6. It's a good game. It's not like the best game ever or anything. But it's fun. It's a fun game to sit down with, like, you know, friends or whatever, take turns trying to, like, be the best skater. But it needed more. It just needed more there. And also, another thing that I was kind of a little disappointed in, it's called Olli Olli World. So I was thinking, like, oh, you'd be able to create your character, which, I mean, you do customize your character. But I thought you would have, like, a lobby that you'd be able to walk around or skateboard around to get your, like, the skate levels and stuff like that. But the only reason it's called Olli Olli World is because you're able to compete with other players across the world on their leaderboards. And that is how they do the multiplayer. It feels like there's, I think, like one map for some reason. And I thought there'd be, like, you know, you get to the end of the game, and I figured the multiplayer would be a lot more. But you basically just beat the points. You try to score higher than the other players, and you try to be number one. They kind of do it like a daily thing. Every, like, 23 hours, they change stuff, so you can come back and try to do better. But beyond that, and then the story, that's it. There's nothing more than that. It is a fun indie game. It's not a AAA, but honestly, it's got more content than, like, EA games. So, like, that should tell you something. But they did a good job. The game does run good. You know, I didn't have any issues in that other than the falling through the, like, an invisible wall. But you're gonna have a good time with this one. So 6 for me, and I'll see you in the next video. We finished the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Ugh. Bleh. I'm gonna be putting that up probably today. But yeah, that's for that. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye guys.